This week's video is an easy one. It's going to be about something called revision history. Every type of Google document has this option, and it's really handy to have. What it does is, every time you make a change to Google Docs or any of the other apps, it saves your changes and tracks them so that you can go back in time and see when you made certain changes, or if you're sharing this document with somebody, you can see what changes they have made. Also, if you're using Google Classroom for your assignments and you give students an assignment to do, when they turn it in, you can go to the revision history and see a breakdown of minute by minute of how much work they did. So if you have a student who's claiming they worked on this project but they didn't get it finished, you can go back and see how much time they actually spent on it. Also, if you do group projects through Google Docs, then you can make sure that each group member is actually doing their work. So if two members of a group say they did all the work and the third person did nothing, you can go back to the revision history and look at a minute-by-minute breakdown and make sure that that third person actually did some work. To get to revision history, and this is true for Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Drawing, you go to File and See Revision History. Then over here, it's got a small breakdown. It doesn't show everything, but what we can do is come down here and choose Show More Detailed Revisions. And if I click on that, here's my minute-by-minute breakdown of everything. So I can go back on here and I can click on one of these, and over here, my document, it shows me what the document looked like at that time. Then when I go up here to this next one, I can see what changes have been made. I can also, if I click this button, Restore This Revision, it will overwrite my document and reset it back to this version of the document. So if you ever share a document with somebody and they accidentally delete all the work you've done, you can go back through the revision history and restore your work. So I'm going to hit this little back button to get out of this. And in Google Slides, it's in the same place. I go to File, See Revision History, and here's my kind of overview, and Show More Detailed. Here's the minute-by-minute breakdown. And, of course, I can click on any of these and actually watch myself work on this document. Google Drawing is the same way. File, See Revision History, and you can see all the changes. And that's your Google tip for the week.